Hey YouTube, how you doing? Big E here, how's everything? And welcome to another movie review, and my first movie review of 2026. I'm sorry I haven't been, it's been a long time, so I'll explain in another video why I haven't done movie reviews or anything. But today I'm back with one, and it's good to be back. I'm going to be reviewing a movie I totally enjoy. It's a great movie. It's a mafia classic. It's so fantastic. I really enjoy this film to death. And I saw this film for the first time ever today, and I really love it. It is unbelievable. I've had a couple friends of mine request me to watch this movie, and I did, and I really love it. It's so great. If you like mafia slash gangster movies like Casino and Goodfellas or The Godfather or whatever, today I'm going to be reviewing a really good one. I really enjoy it. It's called The Departed. Yep, The Departed was released in the fall of 2006, and it's directed by Martin Scorsese, who's directed other films like, we all know, Casino, Goodfellas, and Raging Bull, and Taxi Driver, and Mean Streets, and other films. He did a pretty good job directing this film, and this film was also written by William Monahan. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Excuse me again. And it's produced by Brad Pitt and Brad Gray and Graham King, and also it stars. Also it's written by William Monahan, and this movie's won 4 Academy Awards at the 79th Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Director for Martin Scorsese was his first win, and Best Adapted Screenplay of William Monahan, and Best Film Editing by Thelma Schoonmaker, whatever. And the film received 5 total nominations, with Mark Wahlberg also nominated for Best Supporting Actor, but unfortunately he lost it. But I still think Mark Wahlberg, he did pretty good in this film. Along with the other cast like Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson, Vera Farmiga, Martin Sheen, Ray Winstone, Anthony Anderson, and Alec Baldwin. It is both an English language remake of the 2002 Hong Kong film Infernal Affairs, and also loosely based on the real-life Boston Winter Hill Gang. The character Colin Sullivan, who's played by Matt Damon in this film, is based on the corrupt Federal Bureau of Investigation FBI agent John Connolly, while the character Frank Costello is based on the Irish-American gangster and crime boss Whitey Bulger. Yeah. And this takes place. It's about yeah. Let's see. It's a tense cat and mouse game in Boston between an undercover cop Billy Costigan, Leonardo DiCaprio, infiltrating the Irish mob led by Frank Costello, Jack Nicholson, and Colin Sullivan, Matt Damon. He's a mole from Costello's crew who has infiltrated the Massachusetts State Police, with both men racing to discover the other's identity before they're exposed, leading to the shocking betrayals and a violent conclusion. And yeah, and that's where they both go undercover, and as Billy, he gained the mobster's trust. He goes undercover to infiltrate the organization of gangland chief Frank Costello, and Billy gains the mobster's trust. A career criminal named, we all know, Colin Sullivan, Matt Damon, he infiltrated the police department and reports on its activities to his syndicate bosses. Captain Queenan, played by Martin Sheen, and Captain Ellerby, played by Alec Baldwin. Yeah. And when both organizations, they learn they have a mole in their midst, Billy and Colin must figure out each other's identities to save their own lives. But unfortunately, get this, both in the end, like close to the end, Leonardo DiCaprio's character loses his life, and Matt Damon loses his life too. Yeah, and that's where they like I said, and they go undercover and everything, and Colin Sullivan, Costello's asset, he rises quickly through the police ranks, and he becomes a key figure in the Special Investigation Unit. And while Billy and Colin, both sides, realize they have a mole, initiating a desperate search to find the informant with their ranks, and then Costigan and Sullivan's live double lives, feeding information while trying to undercover each other, with Costigan and reporting to Captain Queenan and Sergeant Dingnam, played by Mark Wahlberg. And then Costigan undercovers that Sullivan is the mole, and while Sullivan discovers Costello is the FBI informant and kills him, and then that's when the final conclusion, and that was before that, Matt Damon falls in love with a police psychiatrist named Madeline, what was her Madeline Madden, played by Vera Farmiga, and they fall in love, and she eventually gets pregnant and everything, and then eventually, before Costigan was shot and killed, she showed him the tape. She showed Madeline the tapes, audio tapes of Colin being Costello's mole and everything, and she wants nothing to do with him. She broke up with him, and then eventually Sullivan meets Costigan on the roof where Queenan, played by Martin Sheen, was killed when he was thrown off and killed. And then eventually when Costigan was trying to take Sullivan into custody, somebody came and shot him in the head, killed him, and then Officer Brown, played by Anthony Anderson, we all know from the ABC show Blackish, and Me, Myself, and Irene with Jim Carrey, he gets shot too eventually, and then the person who shot Costigan and Brown, Sullivan shoots, and then eventually the funeral of Billy Costigan, Sullivan recommended him be posthumously commended, but yeah. And after Costigan's funeral, she pregnant Madeline Madden leaves him, and then later he arrives home with Dingnam. He had like gloves on him and like hairnets or whatever on his feet to cover his tracks. Dingnam shoots and kills Sullivan and then just leaves. But however, after Queenan was killed, I remember in the scene where after Queenan was killed, Alec Baldwin's character Ellerby took over as the boss, and he suspended Dingnam with pay and everything. And Mark Wahlberg and Matt Damon's character did not get along in this. I'm sure they got along in real life working on the film, but not in the characters. They hate each other, I remember in this, yeah. I really enjoy this film. I'm telling you right now, if you have never seen The Departed, go check it out today, right now. Seriously, this is so good. All the actors were so good, and Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio did a good job. Anthony Anderson, Jack Nicholson, Mark Wahlberg, Ray Winstone. Ray Winstone was one of Costello's crew members. He got shot and everything, and then eventually, after he crashed the Cadillac he was driving after he got shot, he blew his head up, and then the Cadillac caught on fire, blew up. But the special effects in this were good. The lines were good. Everything in it was good. Yes. And Peter Travers of Rolling Stone said it's a new American classic from the legendary Martin Scorsese. I agree on that. This is totally a classic. Oh, I love this film. And it's Martin Scorsese's best film since Goodfellas, says Scott Mantz of Access Hollywood. And this film also, it has like a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it has a 4.3 out of a 5 on Letterboxd, and 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb, and 92% of Google users like this film, and I'm one of them now. I really love this film. I mean, if you have never seen The Departed, I'm telling you, I recommend you go check it out today. So you will not be sorry. And the scene I really liked when the audio tape of when Leonardo DiCaprio shows Vera Farmiga in this film, the audio tape she's playing, when Jack Nicholson, Costello was talking to him, and he's like to him, when Matt Damon was talking to him, telling him she moved in with him, and Costello's like, "Are you listening to me?" Yeah. And he's like, "Do you like Little Miss Things sucking on your..." Let's say the word lock, replace it, the L with the C, and that's what he said. And he's like, "Yeah." Oh my God. But anyway, seriously, I really love this film. I mean, and especially I love Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson, nobody played a villain in this like he did. I mean, this is one of my favorite films of him as a villain. He does good as a villain, like in Batman 1989 as the Joker, and in The Shining and A Few Good Men when he was Nathan Jessup. You can't handle the truth! Yeah. It's just, like I said, just go check out The Departed today. You will not be sorry. All right, YouTube, I recommend it strongly. All right, YouTube, nice seeing you. Take it easy, be safe, and stay out of trouble. Peace.